And we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Grand Rapids, Minnesota. It is Puka for the One to Go show. I'll give you a quick recap of tonight's exciting Wissota Classic. But before we get going on that, I want to tell you a little bit about Dirt Track Supply. Our friend Trevor Anderson. It's kind of your one-source shop for everything you need. Quality parts and components. AFCO, Bell, Simpson, K&N, Amzo, Weirs, everything you need. And I know many of you at this time of year are starting to already think about next year. So it's time to start thinking about your chassis. Remember, Dirt Track Supply is your home to Aero chassis. So give them a try, give them a shot when you're considering your new chassis. All right, great night of racing action here in Rapids tonight. I guess the one word that would describe the night would be super tack. If there's a second night, it would be chilly weather. You can see your breath out here. Last I checked, it was just 50 degrees. So that obviously contributed to the super tack. The track was in good shape. No hot laps. It was smooth, and then they got into the racing, and it got real choppy. Held moisture all night. Just would not dry out. The wind, there's no wind out here right now. So no wind, sun's down, cool weather, tacky track. So it was very tricky, treacherous. I think these guys really had to work hard to hit their marks. Well, one guy that knew how to hit his marks tonight was a local, probably a bit of a surprise. I mean, not a surprise for people that watch him up here, but maybe a surprise because of people that travel and all the travelers that came in. But Jay Kittner parks it in victory lane tonight. I think it's his first major late model victory. He's got many in the supers, but a great race. He basically survived 3 cautions within the last 7 laps. It was very exciting. We had Zach Wallers kind of get sideways almost in front of the field. We actually had Chad Mater get sideways when he was running 3rd in front of the whole field. Everyone scattered, and everyone was able to continue. Jay was only seriously challenged once with about 5 to go when Kyle Peterlin, upon causing the 3rd caution, actually got around Jay at the flag stand and then came into corners 1 and 2, pushed up into the buffalo chips. Like I said, it was very treacherous. Then I think he came around, pushed again, and then he ended up exiting. He kind of got on the backside of the track, so they called another caution. So Jay Kittner led basically every lap, a lot of action behind him. The 7X was 2nd. Pat Dorr, number 11, 3rd. 4th place was the 6M of Jeffrey Massengill, who was, of course, last night's winner. So Jeff has a commanding lead in the TriStar Engines mini-series that they're putting together for the weekend. Jeff Provenzino was a guy on the move. He started 21st. He ended up about 6th or 7th. I couldn't quite catch it at the end there. So watch for that 6M car to continue his hot streak through the weekend here. Watch him also with our One to Go Show power rankings to power forward there, as he had a great night. All right, into the other classes. The mods, Dan Ebert started about 4th. You can check that on my race pass. He checked out. He was long gone. And that was the race when the track so they graded intermission. They packed it back in. And, the track really got worked in a little bit better when the mods came out there. So widened out just a little bit. In the supers, it was Kurt Myers leading every lap. Now, the fan favorite, Hot Carl, actually passed Kevin Burdick just a little bit, nudge past just a couple of times. Burdick ended up 2nd, but Hot Carl, good enough for a podium finish, finished 3rd, had a great run. Shane Sobraski was right behind him. So congratulations to Hot Carl. And then a kind of a racing veteran around here, a guy that many locals know, and maybe some of you that are from out of town don't know, but Alan Olafson in a B-mod, a guy who has won a lot of races in Bemidji, a lot of races in Hibbing, a lot of races in Rapids, pulls it off. The B-mods ran right after the A-mods, and like I said, the A-mods were able to spread out that track, get that cushion working, so it worked during the B-mod feature. Olafson, as many of you know, is the high side hustler up there, got it done, very popular win for the grandstands, and like I said, that's when the track stayed wide and the late models were able to crank it out on the top side too. So like I said, great night of racing, a very cool night. So if you're gonna drink Busch lattes, I'd get them in now and get to bed, or else get a campfire going, because it is getting chilly. All right, and just to close, a little bit of a sad note here. Many of you racers and race fans that are local here know the Matsdorf's Bill and his wife. Well, apparently they were on their way to the track tonight. There was some sort of a car accident. They were both airlifted to Duluth. So please keep the Matsdorfs in your prayers, thoughts and prayers tonight. All right, so that is our post-race report. We will be reporting again tomorrow from Hibbing Saturday. And then, of course, we will be at Hibbing on Sunday. So 2 shows down, 2 to go on this great Labor Day weekend. So like I said, everyone have a safe night. Have a great Labor Day weekend if this is the last time we catch you, but I hope you'll join the 1 to Go show for the reports we got coming Saturday and Sunday. See you all in the next vlog.